Under decimals, this will be relatively simple, and under subtracting them, this one goes with subtracting decimals. What is the rule when you add and subtract decimals? You're supposed to what? Line them up. And today's little subheading is sometimes it's beneficial for you to add zeros when needed. In other words, this. If you have 0.3 minus 0.15, you have to write those up and down, lining up the decimals, so it looks like this. 0.3, decimals, I'll get under that line here, 0.15. Please make sure that this doesn't happen. When you subtract this, okay, you need to put a 0 there so you can borrow and carry over to something. So you borrow from the 3, it becomes a 2, and there's a 10 there. 5 from 10 is 5, 1 from 2 is 1, and the decimal goes on that same line. You don't have to put a 0 in front, but you can. But there are times when you need to add that little 0 there. Maybe another example that might make it all the more worthwhile here is if you have this. What would 6 minus 2.42 look like? Well, where is the decimal in 6? I don't see a decimal in 6. Where would it go, Lauren?
6 decimal.
Right. 6 decimal. Decimal always goes at the end if it's not there. And then you're going to line up all the decimals with this. So this is 2.42. And you add 0 so that you have something to subtract from. And then you can borrow. This becomes a 5, making this a 10. But you have to borrow from the 10, making that a 9. Making this a 10. And then 2 from 10 is 8. 4 from 9 is 5. Where's the decimal go? On the same line. And 2 from 5 is 3. That's awfully exciting, isn't it? Let me give you one to try. We'll see if everybody kind of gets this. So let's say I have 1.2 minus 0.53. Do that problem for me, will you? It's just nothing more than simple subtraction or complicated subtraction. Complicated simple subtraction. What do we get for an answer? Cassie?
0.67.
0.67. Let's look and see. 1.2 minus 0.53. I probably want to stick a 0 there. My answer's going to have a decimal right there. 3 from 7 is 7. This is a 1. That's an 11. 0.67. Anybody else make a nice little cloud over the answer? Just me? Oh. Wow, that's nice. Perfect.